Private equity has crashed the youth sports scene, turning what used to be community pastime into a 40 billion money grab. Firms like Black Bear Sports Group have snapped up rinks and leagues, banned parents from filming their own kids, and forced families to pay 25 to 50 a month just to stream games online. That's on top of rising equipment costs up to 46% since 2019 and new registration and insurance fees. Senator Chris Murphy called out these predatory tactics, saying parents are being blackmailed, pay to watch, or your team risks penalties. Unsurprisingly, lower income families are being shut out. In response, Congress introduced the Let Kids Play Act in May 2026. The bill aims to wrest control from PE firms, require refunds for shady fees, and hold executives accountable for safety and labor violations. Penalties would fund scholarships in public fields, restoring access for all kids. But can this bill really undo the damage, or has private equity already priced out the next generation? Youth sports are at a crossroads. Honestly, I know y'all kids want to play sports and whatnot, but this takes organization right here. As parents, these people ain't gonna make money without the kids.
True.
If y'all hold y'all kids out of this stuff and do y'all own stuff, as parents, you guys are the coaches. You guys are the boosters. It's always been like that. You know what I mean? Volunteering to be the refs and whatnot. You get enough parents to really organize and don't mess with these organized little leagues, and you could do your own thing.
Yeah, but the problem is like they bought up like 47 rinks across 11 states, and then they bought up elite youth clubs, junior hockey teams. That just makes it difficult with the limited of teams. Yeah, they could build up their own teams, but again, that takes more money, and the people with bigger money possibly have more advantage to a lot of it. And it just,
True. But that's why
yeah,
I also said it takes some serious organization.
yeah, of
Because
course.
you've seen time and time again, when people support a cause, it seems like it's nothing for them to raise millions out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if you organize with enough people, ain't nobody saying it's easy for sure.
of
And
course.
this is good too to, get these people back in line. But sometimes you gotta try to organize, do what you can to take control back. I feel like the solution to a lot of problems is just about the organization part.
Yeah.
It's like trying to get enough people to buy into that, because if these people don't have your money to pay into it, the kids to play in these, what money are they making
Yeah.
if nobody's, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like what are we doing there? And then they're losing money.
That's true.
So I don't know. It's unfortunate, and time is always of the essence. People always got the next Michael Phelps as their child, or the next um
And and it's supposed to be for fun too. Like
yeah.
for it's supposed to be for the children, for the community, but now a lot of parents see the next Michael Jordan or
Mhm.
um and I just see it not just hockey, but baseball, you got volleyball, you got football, you know, all these private equity just buying up these rundown, not making enough money, put investors and money into it, build it up, make a real profit, and they sell that shit. And now it's just continuously
It
2,000
spiraled into
a
something that it
year.
wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah. And it just seems like nowadays it's just money, 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 and we see all the time. We see all the time that it we don't care about your kids. We care about the ROI of how much we're investing and just price out all these families that are just trying to make good for their kids or, make a better generation than they had, because a lot of parents didn't have sports, but they could see their kids do sports. And
Mm.
it just really sucks, really. It really does. Since 2022, youth sports registration fees nationwide have increased by nearly 50%, outpacing inflation. That too, it's hard now because gas so damn expensive, and cost of living is just so much expensive. Over 35% of youth hockey clubs are now owned or controlled by private equity firms. The average monthly cost of mandatory streaming services for youth sports has dou- doubled from 2023 to 2026. A recent survey found that 60% of parents feel priced out of youth sports compared to the 5 years ago. The Let Kids Play Act has bipartisan support and is expected to pass the House by late 2026. Um, yeah, and them charging for streaming and stuff, and you can't even record your kids. Like, I can't even record memories of my own kids that I'm gonna get penalized just recording.
That's
It's
crazy as
it's
hell.
ridiculous at this point. And there's those profession not professionals, but again, it's the people that couldn't afford it, you know, that next Michael Jordan or whoever, um professional future player is probably someone that doesn't have money. And you know, I don't know, you know. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. That's just our thoughts. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be expensive. It should be a community based, just as correct. Like, organize yourself. But yeah, just we got to get back to community.
These private equity firms have been ruining a whole bunch across the board.
Hmm.
Private equity firms, banks, it just goes across the board. Buying up single family homes and you Airbnb people, I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. Like I understand like if you really like dove into like these Airbnb people that run the Airbnb thing, okay. They want to make money, whatever.
Yeah,
I feel like 1 to 2 homes should suffice. Cause there was this couple that was like talking about it, um, and how much money they were making, and I think they ended up getting up to about 10 homes.
yeah,
And I'm like, to me, that's just freaking greedy.
yeah,
You was already ends was eating like a mug,
yeah,
meeting like a mug after 2 homes, 10 single family homes.
yeah,
So it's like you're not only competing with the banks that are buying up these homes, you're competing with the people that do that also.
yeah,
And it's like, and now you wonder why there ain't no
yeah.
affordable places for people to buy homes anymore and all that type of stuff. I don't know.
At this point, it's just greed, materialistic greed. At this point, they just see it as that. But yeah, comment below your guys' thoughts. Stay positive. I want to stay positive. Okay, high vibration. We don't want to be on this show to keep everyone down. You know, just organize. You know, there's other ways to work outside of their system of money, pretty much.